Hi, I'm Prachi. I'm a clinical psychologist and psychotherapist, majorly a couple therapist. And today I want to give you my 5 top tips of increasing intimacy in your relationship. Number one, be weird together. Yeah. When you were, if you think back on the times that you were courting and dating, and you used to do silly things to make your partner laugh, and you were not afraid to try out new stuff, and then you would laugh together, you would literally fall on the floor laughing together. Those were the good days. And as you grow into a relationship, you stop doing that because either you start feeling conscious, or your partner starts telling you stuff like, come on, we are too old for this, or this is not you, why are you doing this? But that should not stop you. Maybe it'll be a little strange a couple of times initially, but eventually it starts to get fun. And when you do weird stuff together, you show your partner that you are not afraid to let go in front of them, and that builds a different level of intimacy altogether. So that's number one, be weird. Number two, never stop touching. If you have stopped, start again. It's never too late to start. When you are in a long term relationship, you've been together for 8 years, 10 years, you don't realize it, but the physical contact diminishes. You are sitting in the same room watching a movie, you are probably sitting on different ends of a couch or on different chairs or different corners of the room, and you think that, oh wow, it's comfortable, we are watching a movie, but it may be comfortable, but it's not intimate. It's comfortable because you have developed this isolation from each other over a period of time, and that is not intimate. So find ways to be together. If you're watching a movie, sit next to each other, have your arms around each other, share a bowl of popcorn, find ways to hold hands during the day, or if you're just walking by, brush past them, give them a hug from behind. Do not lose out on an opportunity to touch each other. That's number two. Number three, take interest in each other's lives. When we are in a long term relationship, we eventually develop our own hobbies, our own areas of interest, and we start doing our own thing, which is good, which is very good, because it helps you to maintain your own identity. But at the same time, it also increases the distance between the two of you. So if your partner has developed a new hobby or picked up a new hobby, a new game, a new sport, anything like that, take interest. You don't have to actually do it with them. You just have to ask a few questions that show them that you are actually interested in knowing what they're doing. And please, it doesn't have to be an interrogation, okay? So you just ask questions like, okay, wow, what is it about this hobby that gets you going? Or if you could do more in this, what would you like to do? Is there anything that I can help you with? Things like this, little questions. They'll just tell your partner that you are paying attention to what they're doing in their lives, and they're not, going about it alone. So that's number three, take interest. Number four, never stop complimenting. Uh, if they look good, you let them know. It's been 8 years, 10 years, you think that, oh come on, they're looking good, they should know it. They look in the mirror and they know that they're looking good. But it's not the same thing as being told that by somebody else, by your partner or anybody else. And compliments are never tiring. They are a wonderful thing. Everybody likes to be complimented. So if they're looking good, if you like the way they just laughed at your joke, or if their eyes twinkled when you gave them something, let them know. Compliments are free and they don't really cost you anything. So just make sure that you compliment them and find a chance to compliment them every day. And finally, number five, expand your circle. I know it sounds a little contradictory when I'm talking about increasing intimacy between the two of you. I'm actually telling you to go out and meet other people, and you think that it sounds a little counterintuitive. But when I say expand your circle, I don't mean that you go out and actually start date other people. But what I mean is that find other people who can fulfill your needs of shopping, maybe going out, maybe having a shoulder to cry on. Because over a period of time, we become so involved with our partners that our entire emotional responsibility comes to rest on their shoulders. And then we expect them to be our confidants, we expect them to be our friends, we expect them to be our shopping partners, we expect them to be our reading partners or whatever. And it can be too much pressure for any relationship. and that's where it starts to die down a little bit. So what you need to do is you need to get out, find more friends that have common interests like you, join these. Nowadays there are groups for every city, on Facebook and other social media. So join a group like that. If you like photography, if you like traveling, if you like just hanging out or going to exhibitions, find a group like that and make friends there and hang out with them, so that this serves two purposes. One is that you will not be putting so much pressure on your partner to do everything with you, so that gives you a little bit of space, and space is good. Space keeps things healthy in a relationship. And number two, it gives you something new to talk about when you come home at the end of the day. So of course, when it applies to you, it applies to your partner also. So you should not frown when they want to go out and step out with their friends and go for a night out, or go drinking, or probably go golfing, anything. Okay, so what is fair for the goose, it's fair for the gander. So if you are doing it, let them also do it. If you haven't found your friends yet, please don't stop them from doing it, because once they do it, eventually you will also find something. You have to make your own efforts, right? But do that, and you'll find a lot of new stuff to talk about at the end of the day. So those are my top 5 tips for bringing intimacy back into a relationship. Be weird together, get back touch into your relationship, take interest, compliment every day, and expand your circle. If you want to know more about how to bring back intimacy in a long-term relationship, you can download my free ebook that is available on my website. The link is given in the comments below. And I'll come back to you soon with another video and more tips on maybe a different issue altogether. Thank you so much. Bye bye.